Hello, everybody. My name is Lea Dobricic. I'm a DJ from Serbia, and you're watching Toasted. Hello.
You know this song?
I love this song.
'Cause we actually thinking we saw a lot of artists play here and also at Exit Festival,
Yeah.
and it struck us that like the originators from a lot of scenes like Goldie for breakbeats had a hard time to convince a younger crowd to get into their music.
Yeah, I believe that's really possible because younger people are more into some different, newer style, and it's very difficult for them to understand maybe at the first, but then when they get into the groove, I think it's always fine, I think.
It's weird to see that some bands actually pull it off. Like, I mean, we saw the sound check of Stereo MCs this afternoon, and it was such a killer act.
Yeah, I suppose even now they're killing it. Later I'm gonna go and check it out. They're really good.
Hey, you of course saw the weather here. Horrible, huh?
It's horrible, yeah. Nobody expected really this because this week in Montenegro I was on the seaside and it was amazing, like really hot. And this morning just the rain started and it was crazy. But still, I'm very happy that the festival is going on, because of the rain, it was very tricky.
It's a very beautiful spot, and we've been traveling around Montenegro and Serbia as well the last 2 weeks. And actually, we were shocked to find out that we knew so little about it, and this area is so beautiful.
It is really, and I sometimes find myself not knowing enough about this country, when I go around countryside and I see beautiful, beautiful, landscapes and everything. I really wish I know and I see more. It's a beautiful country and we have like amazing history and people are amazing. Like every time when I have some guests from abroad, they fall in love with this country, really.
And also, there's some great music. I mean, there's some local music that we never knew about. I mean, people that have millions of views, and yourself. I mean, you play all over the world, and we were really surprised that there's such a blooming music scene here.
Yeah, for us from here, it's a bit difficult to develop. I don't know really why. Maybe because it's a small country and you really have to, put yourself out there, but it's difficult. From Serbia, we always had some visa problems and stuff with, political stuff. So I think it's a bit more difficult for us. But we do really have amazing scene and electronic music is really blooming. We have many, many good clubs and, it's going really well.
Especially Belgrade, I'm told, it's a fantastic place to go out. What are your What are your tips for us?
What is my what? Sorry?
What are your tips for us? Where should we go? What are the great clubs?
Well, in the summer we have amazing club in the Fortress, which is like so good with great sound system. It has it can receive around 2,000 people. Yeah, it's amazing. And it's in the fortress, so it's like from the fairy tale. And in the winter we have so many, like Dot is perfect for me. It's a really small club, underground with Function 1 sound system, really nice. And Tube was active until now, but I think they're closed now. I'm not sure what's happening. And many boats on the river, like really underground parties, 200 people, 300 people, like that.
So actually, all year through, you can visit your country and walk into a great party.
Amazing thing about Belgrade is that we have everyday party, like not electronic and maybe not so good quality party, but even Monday, if you want to go out, you can go out somewhere, have drinks and stay awake until 6 in the morning, so it's really cool.
This sea dance party goes on until 8 in the morning even. It's like in Holland, or in the rest of Europe, only in Germany you can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, in Serbia also we go like until mid noon and stuff like that. People are crazy here. We really like to party.
Hey, we looked at your Instagram, of course, and we delved into your history a little. It's really nice to see all the travels that you do and some amazing rooftop parties I saw in Romania.
Yeah. That was last weekend. It was so amazing. Like midnight, the club was completely packed. It was around 2 or 3 thousand people, and I was like, "What? You know, it's so early, and people were so cool." And location in the morning when the sun went up, it was like surreal, really. And yeah, I go around interesting places. Really, yeah, I'm really happy.
I saw you played at Monegros in Spain, and you played with the Elrow boys. How did you get in touch with them?
Well, with Elrow, there was the Burn Residency competition 2013, and I won it. Yeah, I won, and they took me to be the resident for the whole summer, you know, and they bring me to Monegros and to Barcelona, Elrow, and that was like the craziest summer ever for me. And yeah, that was a really good experience. I'm really happy about it.
Are you still in touch with them?
Yes, I am in touch. Yeah. But unfortunately, they didn't call me back because they have so many residents. And yeah, but we're in touch. They're really nice people.
Hey, I saw you do a lot of remixes. One of the remixes you did was with Maceo Plex, and then I noticed you actually met him and he listened to your remix.
The funny thing is that he told me he played it also at Enter. Yeah. So I was like, I couldn't find the recording, but he told me that. And that was also a competition that I did, and he really liked it. I didn't win this one, but he really liked it, and obviously he played it. So yeah, cool.
Hey, there's this. Well, I was about to say thing, or maybe common ground that a lot of people in the dance industry say. Well, you know, if you're not a music producer right now, you don't have a future in electronic music. So you need to produce your own music.
I think a couple of years ago that was really a thing, you know, you really needed to produce and to make your own music. But nowadays, I think even without production, without your tracks, you can do it, because with internet and with promotion, because tracks is like promotion. When you do a track and somebody plays it, it's promotion for you. But this way, even with Facebook, with Instagram, with, you know, your own mixes and stuff like that, you can make your own promotion. And I think you can do it even without. Yeah.
Because also the art of being a DJ is not per se making your own music, but getting people to dance on music, not per se yourself.
I know so many producers that I heard live, you know, mixing, and they suck. Like they're not good DJs. So it's or being producer or being DJ. If somebody's both, then it's amazing. But usually a good DJ is good DJ and good producer is good producer. You know, it's difficult to be both, really.
You have a background in art and a background in music as well. You're a singer as well. You were, at least.
Don't ask me to sing anything, please.
Of course not. But I mean, so you have this background in art. You have this background in music. What made you decide to become a DJ?
That's a really interesting question. It was like since I was really young, I heard electronic music, and I had this radio with highs and mids and lows, and I was always doing it, like taking lows off and then making them come up again. You know, I was mixing, you know. And since then, I really wanted to do something with music. But then, for the first time, when I was 16, maybe, I went out and I saw a DJ, you know, and I was like, yes, I want to do this. I want to be in this world, you know. I was always into this music, and I felt it in my heart. I don't know, maybe in my past life, I was some musical producer or something, like composer. I don't know.
So how did you pull it off? I mean, it's nice to aspire to being a DJ, but to become one, it's not easy.
It took 10 years, really. I started 2005, and now it's 2016, you know, and last couple of years something is really happening with my career. I can say it's going up, but for like 7 years I was not going anywhere, and many times I just wanted to give up. It was really, really heavy. Like I said, okay, I cannot do it because there's so many DJs and nobody's seeing me, you know. But then with this burn competition, somebody saw me, you know, and everything started to go better.
So what holds the near future for you? What are you gonna do?
Everything. No, I'm just kidding. I want to do so much, like all festivals and all good clubs and parties. Actually, one of my dreams is coming through right now. I'm going to play in Rex Club in Paris, which is like amazing for me. It's a historical club. And I want to do stuff like that, you know, play in good parties, play in good festivals, and make people dance with my music.
Make some more remixes, maybe?
Lately, it's difficult for me. I have some high expectations of me, and it's very difficult. I have this crisis, like small crisis, but I'm working. I finished one track and I play it all the time, but nobody has it, only me. Yeah. And yes.
Why don't you share it?
Because I want to find a nice label for it, yeah. And for a label, I need to make another track, and I'm finishing another track. But I'm such a slow producer; it's like killing me, really. Yeah. I'm working on a track for months, you know, and I'm like that, and trying to, you know, correct it, but, you know, I'm like that.
So, where can we see you? Where will you play? Do you have an agenda maybe, or do we have to wait until you pop up?
Well, I have agenda, but it's like every weekend, you know, in my calendar. I see it when I do one weekend, then I see next weekend, and I go around. You know, I have crazy parties ahead, mostly around Balkan, but also like Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, stuff like that. I've been to Cyprus, and yeah, I will come back for sure. And then I have this Paris and Marseille, and I don't know. Maybe if I open my calendar, I can tell you. So many. It's gonna be a cool summer.
Will you go back to Ibiza?
In September, I think so. Yes, I'm working on one gig for September, so fingers crossed. We'll see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do me a favor?
It was a lovely interview. I like it.
Oh, one more question actually.
Oh, okay.
One thing I forgot, and being a man, it's a weird question maybe also, but in the dance scene there's a lot of discussions about female DJs. There are female DJs who don't want to talk about it even, like Nina Kravitz doesn't want to talk about this. She says it's not an issue, or she doesn't want to get involved in it. But what is your opinion? Is it tough to be a female DJ?
It's not like I don't want to talk about it, but I think it's normal for me. It's like I'm a person and other DJs are people, you know. So it's fine. It's normal, you know. It can be sometimes maybe more difficult, sometimes more easy. But anyways, it's the same. I think it's the same.
Thank you very much.